Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a horror book haul. I've done a lot of book shopping lately. Been obsessed with buying horror paperbacks on eBay. So I got a little out of control, but can you blame me? Really? And then I stopped at Savers and picked up a shit ton of horror paperbacks for like $12, which was a great day. So I'm going to show you all of that. If you're interested, stay tuned. The first book I picked up is The Exorcist. And I picked this up after I read The Exorcist and fell in love with it. And then I found this copy. I just think it's so cool. But what I did not know is that it was missing a page inside. So I'm a little bummed about that. But now I can say I have the paperback version of The Exorcist with this cover that I like better than the cover of the book I was reading. Next I picked up The Entity, which, look at how thick this book is. It's almost 500 pages about a woman being attacked by ghosts, assaulted by ghosts, an unseen entity. I actually filmed a reading vlog for this and it did not go well, so stay tuned for that. Next I picked up Julia by Peter Straub. I've never read anything by this author before, but I have seen this film and it's called The Haunting of Julia, or Full Circle, I believe, and it's on Shudder right now and I absolutely loved it. It stars Mia Farrow as a mother who is trying to recover from the traumatic loss of her daughter, and she moves into a new house and she discovers that it's haunted, and it's just a really creepy slow burn, and I love it, so I'm excited to see how the book compares. Next, I picked up The Omen. This is a novelization of the film The Omen, and it's a classic horror film about a boy who is the son of Satan, and I'm just excited to see how the book compares to the movie. It's written by the guy who wrote the screenplay for the film, so it should be pretty close to the movie. So I also picked up Night Shift by Stephen King, and I actually read this, loved it. There's so many good stories in here, including Children of the Corn, Trucks, which I think was made into Maximum Overdrive, One for the Road, which is a Salem's Lot sequel, which I loved. There's just so many classics in here, and I loved it, and I love this cover. It's so creepy. Next I picked up The Amityville Horror, another classic. You're gonna see a theme here. I'm trying to read as many horror classics as I can because I feel like I slacked hard in that department. So this is a classic haunted house story that everybody probably knows about George and Kathy Lutz, who move into a home and it's haunted, and they flee the house within like, how many days? 28 days. 28 days of terror in a house possessed by evil spirits. I don't know if you know this, I'm sure you do, but they moved into the house that previously belonged to the DeFeo family, which, you know, the DeFeo son, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he murdered his whole family in that house, except, yeah, he murdered his whole family in that house. So that's probably why there's a lot of evil spirits or unrest spirits in the house. So there's that. I also picked up The Stepford Wives, which is written by the same author who wrote Rosemary's Baby. I love Rosemary's Baby. I love the film version of Rosemary's Baby, and I read the book a couple of months ago, loved it. It's so good. So I love the author's writing, and I wanted to pick up his other works. The Stepford Wives is another classic about a group of women who are in this town. They're all very similar and weird and bizarre, and there's something strange going on. That's all I really know. So I'm excited to read this. After I read The Exorcist and fell in love, I knew I needed to read more from that author, so I picked up Legion, which is the sequel to The Exorcist. And can we talk about this cover? It's just, look at it. And then you open it up. Oh! Like, the sequel to The Exorcist is Legion, and it follows the detective from the first book as he's investigating the Zodiac murderer. Is that what it is? The Gemini killer. He's investigating the Gemini killer, and I know that the film Exorcist 3 is based on this book, and I'm just excited to read this, get a little bit more backstory, and then go and rewatch the film. The film is known to have a classic jump scare of a nurse or in a nursing station. I don't want to give too much away if you haven't seen it, but it stars George C. Scott, and you should totally watch it. Next, I picked up Rosemary's Baby, the paperback, because the edition I had was from, it had the cover from the miniseries that they came out with a few years ago starring Zoe Saldana, and I didn't like that cover, so I wanted to have the classic Rosemary's Baby cover, and here we go. I love it. And then I had to pick up the sequel to Rosemary's Baby, Son of Rosemary. I don't know if this is good. I don't know much about it, but I just love how they both go together. You know? Alright. Next, I'm going to be going through my Savers book haul, and I haven't looked at this since I picked it up, so I'm excited. It's kind of like Christmas, kind of, you know, rediscovering what I bought, so let me just do this blindly. So first I found The Deep by Peter Benchley. Are you serious? Like, look at this. It's in perfect condition. Come on, like, go the fuck away. Yeah, I don't know much about this, so I just know that it takes place in the deep, the depths of the ocean, so I'm sure some horrifying shit happens there, so yeah. Had to pick that one up. Let's see. I picked up a lot of Stephen King. One of them was Nightmares and Dreamscapes, which is another short story collection. I think they came out with a miniseries like years ago for this, and I remember liking some of them, so I'm excited to read it. This one's way longer than Night Shift. Night Shift was only like 300 pages. This is like 890 something, so it's a doozy. Next, I found another copy of Night Shift, and I'm bummed because somebody removed the inside page. It's supposed to have the hand with the eyes on it. So I really don't know why I picked it up, other than just I was compelled to. I couldn't just leave it there. It was lonely, okay? Ooh, next I picked up this book. I don't know anything about it. These were all cover buys a lot. It's about a doctor, a drug firm, a pregnancy, and other shit. I don't really know, but I mean, come on. It looks like David Cronenberg-ish. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see. What else? Oh, I found this book, Poe's Tales of Mystery and Terror. It's really cool. I haven't read a ton of Edgar Allan Poe, and I just thought this book was so cool. I've never seen it before. I've never seen this cover before, so why not pick it up, you know? Next, let's see. Another Robin Cook book. This one is called Coma. I just love the artwork, and it's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, it's another mystery suspense, mental breakdowns and shit. I don't know. But I got Mindbend, and I was like, okay, I gotta get the other one. They must maybe go together. I don't know. Wait, what is this book called? It's called Brain, not Coma. That I was wrong. So yeah. I'm doing great. You're doing great, sweetie. Next, I picked up Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, a classic horror that I've never read, and it's so short. So I was like, okay, get in my cart, let's go. Next, let's see. Oh, Stephen King, Bag of Bones. I read this back in like high school. This copy is not that good, but like there was a dollar in it, and I was like, I feel like that is lucky and I should buy it. Also, I wanted the dollar, so, you know, had to get it. What else? Oh, I found an Alfred Hitchcock Presents. I don't even know what the title is. Oh shit. Why did they do that? I just tried to rip it off and I ripped the cover. Cool. I could have just read the spine. More of my favorites in suspense. Yeah, this one isn't in good condition, but I just wanted to have it because it's Alfred Hitchcock. So next I found this. Oh, I hate these damn stickers. The Drawing of Three by Stephen King. I don't know anything about this. I've never even seen this one before, so, and it's pretty clean, it's in pretty good condition, so picked that one up. I love the colors of the cover. Next I picked up, I don't know what this, but look at Postmortem. It's cool. I wish they didn't fucking put these damn stickers right dab in the middle of the book because it like, it's hard to pick the fucking stickers off without ruining the cover. So this one is a brilliant human monster, a Mr. Nobody, moves undetected through a paralyzed city, leaving behind a gruesome trail of carnage, but few clues. With an unnerving eye and the latest advances in forensic research, medical examiner Kay Scarpetta sets out to unmask a maniac, but someone is trying to sabotage Katie's investigation from the inside, and someone wants her dead. I mean, come on. Female protagonist hunting down a serial killer? Thank you. Sign me up. I'll take that. Just so you know, Barlow's sitting here the whole time and he's just like listening and watching and he's like, bitch, you're not gonna read any of these fucking books. At least not for like a couple of years, but who are you to judge, Barlow? Who are you all to judge? Don't judge me. Next, I picked up Stephen King, Hearts in Atlantis, which was in the romance section. I had to like push some lady out of the way because she was like hogging that section and I was like, lady, please move. I found this. I don't know if it's romance. I don't remember it. I mean, I watched the movie starring Anton Yelchin, rest in peace, and I don't remember anything, but the book is huge. I don't think it's horror, actually, so I don't know why I'm including this in this haul. It's Stephen King, you know, whatever. Is this, oh, I got three more books. So I picked up V.C. Andrews, Flowers in the Attic. It's a classic story about a group of siblings who were locked in an attic. Incest and stuff ensues, you know, classic stuff that happens in books from the 80s. And V.C. Andrews is just, you have to have V.C. Andrews in your collection. I haven't actually read anything by her, so I'm hoping to read this. I just don't know if I want to read about it, though. I don't want to read about these siblings having sex with each other. But, you know, this cover's cool. This cover's cool. Fuck the glare. Fuck you, son. And lastly, are you for real? This cover, The Changing, a werewolf? Come on. I need more werewolves in my life. So, saw this cover, almost died, and had to have it. Just put werewolves on your book and I will buy them. Let me read you the synopsis really quick. The first victim lived just long enough to describe his attack. First came a deep growling, then a sudden thrust for his throat. He died, convinced he'd been attacked by a werewolf. The grisly murders at Rochester's huge film manufacturing complex puzzled Chief of Detectives Tom McCabe, a werewolf prowling the corridors of the huge facility, attacking middle management level employees. Preposterous! But just to be on the safe side, he'd call in Ryerson H. Biggerton, the well-known parapsychologist. If Rye could deal with ghosts, he could catch a werewolf. This sounds like Agatha Christie style like murder mystery, but with a werewolf. I just love the cover, so we'll see how that goes. And there you have it. That's all of the horror books I've purchased lately from eBay and Savers. The Savers haul was an awesome haul in my opinion. It was only $12 for all those books. The eBay ones, I don't want to talk about it, okay? I mean, I didn't spend over like $12 on some of those books, and they're books that I actually want to read, so why not spend the money on them, you know? Have you read any of these books? Please let me know in the comments down below. Would you be interested in seeing me do a reading vlog on any of these books? Let's connect on social and become besties so we can talk about spooky shit. And I'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.